Welcome back to Franchise Wars, reaction, recap, and review of Young Justice Outsiders on the DC Universe streaming service. This week, Nightmare Monkeys. This is crazy, guys. This is, like, really, really nuts. It's kind of like watching Season 4 of Blackadder, Blackadder Goes Forth, where you're like, oh man, I love watching Rowan Atkinson and Hugh Laurie. I can't wait to see them escape World War I's trenches. And then they all die. It's got that kind of, like, whiplash mood effect going on here. You see, the episode starts off pretty simple enough. We actually see basically all the outsiders almost having a little barbecue outside in Happy Harbor, discussing the fact that they figured out that, yes, Halo is actually the mother box's like spirit from episode 2 inside the body of the girl who opened up the door to, kill the parents of Brion. They don't actually know that part yet. I'm gonna bet that it's important for later, just because I just feel it, At the same time, Cyborg figures out that, yes, he is being driven by a father box, that no one can quite tell him that it's not going to, come off. It's, his skull now. And so Sphere tries to kill him. So Superboy has to, stand between them, take the brunt of their blast until Halo can calm down Cyborg. And that's a fun scene. We even get some more scenes with McGann talking to, Superboy about how they should get some more alone time. And while all this is happening, we also get to see Beast Boy hanging out with his job, which is basically making Star Trek shows. Now, I'll be honest, there's a lot of good fun stuff here. Like, you may have realized that one of the episodes ago, he mentioned that they were fighting the Clamulons. Yeah, they're literally humanoids with clams for heads. It's fun. Also, the captain on his show is basically Captain Kirk, like the parody. Also, he apparently worked with Beast Boy's mom, Rita Farr, and a bunch of other people. And they all work for Granny Goodness. Yeah, Granny Goodness. Speaking of Granny Goodness, her little good goggles, Princess Perdita, sorry, Queen Perdita, who Beast Boy's dating, she's, got some. So Beast Boy puts them on, and they inject him with nanites and try and take over his mind, but then stuff happens in his mind. And suddenly he's being talked to by the ghost of Wally West, who then triggers this little scene.
Gotcha. Tired of the show already? Well, let's see what else is on. Hey, bro, where'd you go? Garfield, stop this. You're scaring me. No. Your pulse, it's so faint.
Yeah, Beast Boy's knocked out and hallucinating Teen Titans Go. I feel sorry for him. I kid. I do actually like that show. No, it's not as good as the original, and yes, we do a podcast on that, but it's still a fun little bit here, especially because it's trying to establish that, yes, there was a period, apparently between seasons, where Beast Boy was being raised by Rita Farr, who was like his mom's former co-star, the Elastigirl of Doom Patrol, and how everything looked like it was going well. And then we get this song, and man, is it crazy.
Thanks, Rita.
Now wait here, all right? We all have to go on a mission and die.
No! Booyah, do! Doom Patrol, go! We are called the Doom Patrol Trolls. We'll go off and die on a mission, 'cause that's just how we roll. Not sure what else you could expect when there's doom right in our name. Not to figure we were obsessed with playing the Doom card game.
No point shedding tears now, dear Garfield. No searching for loopholes.
Just wave goodbye to your second
Oh, man.
Elastigirl, Rita, please. I lost one, Mom. I can't lose you, too. Okay, Patrol, spell it out.
Oh,
I
man.
can't watch this. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit rough in terms of the overall timeline. I think they're suggesting that between us seeing, Little Gar Logan in Season 1 and seeing him as Beast Boy in Season 2, that's when the Doom Patrol existed. In part because we then get this scene where M'gann seems to explain that after she took him in Season 2, this happened with his foster father, Rita's former flame, Mento.
Because I'm your brother from another mother and another planet. Where'd you go, Memento?
Hello, Garfield. I'm chickening out. How else could I hide in shame for years? Then resurface, claim dubious parental rights, take you away from Miss Martian, and exploit your meta powers to make me rich!
Wow, he's a jerk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I may have, busted a gut while watching this episode. Now, you may have noticed the little green monkey on his head, voiced by the guy who voiced Wally West in Seasons 1 and 2. Yeah, we get a whole scene where apparently this monkey tries to explain that, apparently it wasn't Miss Martian's blood that activated Beast Boy. It was actually, some monkey god or whatever. I think that might be a reference to the ideas like elementals in DC Universe, whatever. But they're basically telling him that Granny Goodness was trying to, manipulate and brainwash him. So that's handy. It seems to be actually trying to, let him in on that. And then since Queen Perdita went ahead and called in Miss Martian and Connor, these scenes go from just being kind of, darkly humorous to more just kind of trippy and psychedelic and a little surreal. And then we go on to actually just, downright heart-wrenching in this little sequence here.
Mom, Rita, you're both here.
You know this kid?
Do I know him? No, never seen him before. Sure you have the right house, kid?
Yeah, see,
Sure you're even born yet? Come on, bestie. Don't you think you've forgotten something important? Hello, Megan. I totally forgot I have all this fresh honey.
Oh, get it. Uh-oh. Hey, Megan. Queen Bee wants her honey back.
no, you can't have her back.
Sorry, you weren't in this episode.
She's right. So, let's watch an episode you were in.
Oh, no.
Mom? Mom, where are you?
Yeah. Dang. Fortunately for us, we can leave this little sad scene of Gar reliving his mother's tragic car accident caused by Queen Bee, and we get to see Miss Martian talk to him in his mind, along with little monkey guy. They manage to convince him that he can actually, get himself back up. In fact, Miss Martian notices that apparently, with little monkey guy in his brain and with his own free will, he's freed himself from the brainwashing and is about ready to return. So, that's good. And in fact, when he emerges, he's ready to be a superhero again. So, welcome back, Beast Boy.
Ready to get back to the life.
Are you alright? I was so worried.
I'm Crash. Feeling more Aster than I have for a while, actually.
Oh man, he's breaking out the
Sorry, my
Grayson words.
English. What is Esther?
I'll explain later. I figured out a lot in there. Starting with this. At Good World Studios, Gretchen Good handles everything. Meaning, my boss is one of the bad guys. Debrief later. But first, thanks for sticking by me. Your Majesty.
I warned you what would happen if you called me that.
Big talk.
Now, this is as close to date night as I'm gonna get, isn't it?
All the kids are doing it.
This episode should have been out on Valentine's Day. Yeah, that last little bit there that everybody kissing feels like it was sent out directly to Tumblr shippers. And again, something bad is going to happen with at least a few of these relationships. I wouldn't be surprised if Beast Boy and Queen Perdita keep together just because that feels like, a third string romance going on here. But number one, something's going to happen between Halo and Geoforce when he finds out that her human form got her parents killed. I just know that's going to happen. And number two, I'm really scared for Connor. I'm sorry. It's just, you don't have so much happy, oh, it's so good, we're in love and we're engaged and all that stuff, and then not have something horrible happen. That's the way comics work, okay? Like, let's face it, the guy writing Batman right now is like, we're going to have a year-long lead-up to Catwoman and Batman getting married, and then I'm going to have her leave him at the altar. And, other people are like, hey, it's the X-Men marriage. Yeah, Cyclops and Jean Grey. Bad guys are going to show up. Or Green Arrow and Black Canary. Bad guys are going to show up. Something is going to happen to Connor. I just know it, and he's one of my favorite characters, so I'm hoping it's not permanent. I remember living through an Infinite Crisis. Oh, man. Well, if you like this episode, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. See ya.